hello, people. How are
Hey,
you?
Hi,
Hey
everyone.
everyone.
we're good.
We're
We're
good.
very good.
Yeah.
How are
We
you?
are we are here for another interview. This time, I am very very happy because here with me there are one of my favorite bands, Elaine. Do
Oh,
you
thanks.
know Elaine? Yes, some of you know already. Hi, Willem. Hi, Sotiris. Hi, Martin. Hi, all of you. Uh, dear Yumoran, Martina, uh, the bright guy, 30, Maximum Satan, Willem, Thomas, Wolfram. Who else is here? Hello to everyone. Uh, okay, let them introduce themselves to you guys if you don't know them. Okay, guys, the microphone is yours.
Very good. Hey,
Okay.
happy to be here. Radiohead G. Thank you very much for having us. If you don't
Uh,
know,
uh,
we're the band Elaine, and my name is Rickard. I play guitar and I growl.
And I'm Madeline, and I'm the vocalist.
And I'm Jesper. I'm the drummer.
and we have to say that Madeline and Ricard are also the songwriters and the lyricists.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
don't forget the lyricists. Don't forget the
No, that's right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, guys. Oh, I have to show you this. If you are here in Twitch, on Twitch, you cannot do that. But on StreamYard, you can do that.
Oh,
Look,
wow. That's very
we
nice.
can put
Can
Yeah, you can
highlight.
highlight some. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
it's very
yes.
nice.
Nice.
That's a
I
nice
like that.
feature.
You guys, you can
Really?
see on screen and you see yourselves on screen, and you're like, yay, we're
Yes,
on
and
screen.
if there is a question from the audience that you want to ask, you and then when they watch again the video on YouTube later,
Mhm.
they can read the question on the screen.
That's very good.
It, that's why I love StreamYard. This is Sotiris. You cannot read Greek. It's one of my followers on Twitter.
All right.
And hello. Let's see if anyone else will come. Excuse me for my horrible English. It's my third interview on YouTube, and it's my sixth totally.
You're doing
Mm.
great, Maria.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the three on radio, but because of my computer problems, I lost the records. The records. I
Mm.
lost the audio records.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but okay. We will go for more soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. They say my English is great. Thank
Oh,
you, thank you, thank you. Well, guys,
yes.
tell to the audience about yourself. Tell about the band. How old is the band? I know everything, but this
Sure.
interview is not for me.
All
To
right.
introduce you to the audience.
Sure. You asked the questions you want the audience to know. We can answer them. And the first one was, how old is the band?
Yeah.
And the band has been
Yes,
active since 2014, and that makes us 7 years now.
Yes.
7 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
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 Time
Time
flies.
time flies. Yeah.
the fun fact is that 3 nights ago we had a conversation on Twitter
Mm.
about bands, and some people said that old school metal heads, they don't like new bands, they don't like bands after 90s. And I said 90s, the most bands I like, they didn't exist before 2010.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
good
Ye-
music is good music,
yeah,
regardless of
I
when it
don't
came out.
I don't believe that
No, they
You know
just
that, okay, we all love some bands from 80s. We
sure.
all love some bands from 90s, but there are also good bands now. So
Oh yeah,
let's
for
listen to
sure. I
them.
agree with you. I agree. Then like if there's only band you like from the 90s, sure, that's you, but you can't say that there aren't good bands beyond the 90s or before,
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Okay, let's check if there is any question from the audience. Let's see if okay, let's check here. I'm checking also on Twitter
All
because
right.
sometimes they ask something on Twitter.
It is thanks to
Okay.
you that we're upping our Twitter game because Twitter
Yes.
here in Sweden isn't, I mean, it isn't that big, we don't really get it. And you, Radioactive J, you told us that we should really up the ante on the Twitter. What's
Yeah.
happening with the
Yeah.
Twitter? And we were like, all right,
I
Yes,
appreciate
I'm
that.
really active on Twitter since 2013.
hmm,
I'm a Twitter freak.
all
All
right.
right.
Yes,
That is
yes,
good.
I'm a Twitter freak. I comment, I write a lot. I say my opinion. I fight. I do a lot of things.
Then we're gonna ask you for advice when we need it.
Yes.
And of course, Richard, I use the known Greek word. You know.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Guys, can you see? I teach. I'm talking to the chat. Chat, can you see? I teach Richard and Madeline a lot of Greek rude things.
Yeah. Naremalaka.
They, they
Yeah,
are prepared. They are prepared for the life with rotting Christ.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah. We're gonna be best friends.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah, but in Greece, the word malaka has a lot different meanings
Yeah.
with the way you say it and the way you to who you. For
Yeah.
example, if you drive a car and you say to the other driver, "Pu pasre malaka, where are you going, you stupid moron?" It's it's very rude. But if
Yeah.
you say to your friend, "Ela re malaka," it means, "Hey, dude."
Yeah.
If you
I'm gonna
say
say Naremalaka.
if you say if you do something wrong and you say "Pore malaka," it means, "Oh my, what I did,
I
god
love
Oh,
it.
damn," like that.
I love
Or
it.
or or if you say, as if you listen something a song and you feel pain and desperation, and you say, as I say, "Dancing in hell
mm.
as I smile, remalaka." It
Mm.
means desperation,
Yeah.
nere malaka. Yeah, it
I
means
love it.
my soul is in pain. Yeah, well, we use it with everything. Oh, we use it also when something good happens. Nere malaka ne. Yeah, yeah, remalaka, yeah.
Oh wow.
Very
Yeah,
versatile.
it's
Versatile word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
it's a word that you can use in every condition, but be careful who is around you.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Do.
as I
It,
told you, Radiohead DJ, that Gus G from Firewind, we're
Yeah.
going on tour with them next year. He told me that, yeah, you will hear that a lot on the tour bus. I was like,
Right.
All
really?
right.
But and then he told me that you use it for like everything, just like you told us. It's just gonna be very
yes,
interesting because now we know about the word. And we have met Greek people before not knowing about the word.
Yeah.
So now we will hear it like a lot, I'm sure.
Right.
I
It's
don't
gonna be
think we.
interesting.
I don't think we have a word like that in
No,
In
it's
Sweden.
Swedish,
used for
no.
that many things.
We
No,
don't.
No, I don't
Like.
think, and I think that is very impressive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the way you say it, like how can I say it? It has different meanings like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The way you say it, I think it's very impressive.
Yeah.
it's like American, like the way the Americans say dude or man. Hey man, what are you doing, man? Oh man. Oh man,
Yeah, but
what
I
bad.
think yours is better. Like it's more
Isn't it like
expressive,
more like
don't you think?
fuck?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
because there are three A's in a row. Malaka. And when you say it, you feel it in your mouth. Malaka,
It sounds like you're plotting
It's
a
more
plan.
it's more expre it's more your expression,
Yeah.
your face when you say it, there is the vowels from the mouth.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because dude, it's dude. It's or man, it's nan. And
Yeah, well, yes,
malaka,
I get that
it's
because you
three.
can't like if you're doing something you're not supposed you did,
Yeah.
or
I
if
do.
you're doing something you did great, did.
Yeah.
Did. Or if
And
you're eating
that's we
something,
say in Greece.
Yeah.
The two most famous Greek things from M is moussaka, the food, and malaka.
yeah.
Okay.
Is there something like can you combine them and say that moussaka was malaka? No, you say that? No.
No, because
Yeah.
no, but
All right.
because if something is bad thing, we don't call it malaka, we call it malakia.
Oh,
Oh, this is malakia. It's a stupid thing. It means.
we have IKEA here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
I,
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
IKEA. Yes, I know, I know very well. You know that. If, my favorite song from Nano War of Steel, well,
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
That's a great
Do
fucking
you
song.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The stability from the good comment. Not IKEA, but
Oh,
Oh,
I heard it wrong. I'm sorry.
It's nice.
Greek lesson here. Yes. Laura is my follower on Twitter. I follow her also.
Hey.
She's a fan of. I met her when I interviewed Nana or Steel. She's a fan.
You both
It's
have
super fun.
uh Medusa thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, because I don't know how she got the inspiration, but my avatar has a story. When I was going to interview Nano War Steel, I explained to them that I'm not going to show my face on the stream because of some issues I have because of stalking and I had before, and I don't feel comfortable to let the people see myself. So Gat Pancheri, the bassist of Nana War Steel, he told me, okay, let's say that you are Medusa. That if you look at us, we will turn into stone.
All right. So
And I said, oh, brilliant idea. I will ask from Potogoto Minimac, the one of the two vocalists of Nano War of Steel, who is a cartoonist, professional cartoonist,
oh, really?
to create. I sent him a picture of me to create this thing, to create
very
my
talented.
avatar,
That
and
is
it's based on my face.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's very impressive. He's very talented.
Here's your avatar. Doesn't look like me. Here it
Yeah,
is.
it's good to know
Take
that
it.
someone like him
Yeah,
can,
that's very
can make
very good.
cartoons like
Very
that.
accurate. I thought that also.
Wolfram says Uranus is also a good song from Nano War. Yeah, you got the reference, guys. I think
Yeah. With the
Uranus,
Yeah. Yeah.
Uranus, and as they used to say, it's an astronomy matter,
Yeah.
astronomy
Yeah. Got it.
with double S.
Yeah, you got it.
There's actually a town in the U.S. That is named Myanus. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh my.
Myanus. Yeah.
Do you remember in school we had a classroom called Uranus?
Yeah, that's
You
right.
remember
Yeah,
that? Yeah, we
a
had
classroom. Yeah,
Saturnus and Uranus and stuff like that.
Mm.
We're like, yeah, we're gonna have math in Uranus.
yeah, that's true.
So stupid.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a movie in Uranus.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Never gets old.
Yes, and in Greece, we have some funny, but if you don't translate them, it's not funny. But if you translate them, there are so funny names for villages, or you know, like I cannot remember now. One now. For example, I know that it, one there is one village
Mhm.
in Greece that it's called Saint Peter, but also in Greece, the Greek name for Saint Peter, Agios Petros, is used for all like slang for the other world,
The other world.
Yeah, the other world. So this, uh, Christian things, afterlife, and all these things.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
Oh,
got
okay.
it.
ah,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Saint
go on.
Peter.
Yeah,
Saint
yeah.
ah.
Peter. They, and so if you say to a Greek, where are you going? And see, he will say that he's going to Agios Petros. You wait for a minute. Is he going to Agios Petros, the village, or is he gonna die?
It's going to hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andrew says
And
that also a town in Virginia called Manassas. Is
Mm.
that how you pronounce
Man
it?
asses.
Manassas.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's like plural.
Very
and
uh,
there is also a place in Greece. It's called Malakasa.
Really?
It's funny because it sounds like Malakas.
yeah.
Malaka, yeah, Malakasa,
We got
Malakasa,
we got a
and
district.
there is a place in Greece that is called Katakolo, and the translation in it's like something you say about us with a double S at the end.
Oh,
S.
The ass.
nice.
Yes,
We actually
yes.
got a district here in Sweden that translates to ladies' underwear.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's weird. Like,
Kusa.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
it's a district. Yeah, very, very weird.
Yeah. Yeah, like I did Manassas.
Man asses. Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew.
Manassas. Yeah, funny.
Nailed it. Oh my god. Okay.
We are fine, Maximum Satan. I don't know for the band. I am pretty fine.
Well, we're doing good.
Yeah.
We've had rehearsals all day, so I
Yep.
mean we're still a little bit sweaty, but we're doing good.
That was a
And we're
good day.
preparing for the we're gonna have a Patreon virtual meet and greet after this, and always looking
let,
forward to those.
let me say for whoever came now after the start, Madeline, Liljestam, Richard Ekberg, and Jasper. I don't remember the name because it's difficult.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
bit of
it's difficult to say.
Sunhagen, you can say that in English pronunciation.
Yeah, it's
Sunhagen.
difficult. Okay, but Madeline is the vocalist and the songwriter with Richard. Richard is the songwriter and the guitarist and the growler, and Jasper is the drummer.
Mm.
Correct.
That is correct.
So now the audience know, if there is anyone who doesn't know you,
Now they know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you
now they
fucking
know.
Yeah.
Now they know.
Take your knowledge and shove it
They,
up the knowledge hole.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. Every time I'm gonna have an interview, I say, okay, this time I will be serious. This time I will be serious. This time I will be serious. And every time I'm ending up laughing hysterically during the stream.
Well, because it's nice to talk about like more serious stuff, and if you have any questions like that, but you need to have fun.
Yeah, and
We like to have fun,
this is
and
very
you too.
relaxed. So
Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice.
Hmm.
It is. Oh, there's a town in Pennsylvania called Intercourse.
really,
Intercourse. Yeah.
wow.
Oh my.
Ah, okay. There is a place in Greece, in Andros Island. In Andros Island, there is a place that it's called Tisgriastopidima. It means the old ladies jump, but also pidima is a slang of someone get laid.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
The old women laid, you know.
Oh
Wow.
my. Very
Well, why
interesting.
not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
You
why
know?
not?
it's the tradition says that it was an old woman that jumped from this rock down in the sea. But when in modern Greek, it's totally different. The meaning.
Yeah, it changes.
See you, William, and William says that he's.
Oh yeah. See you at the meet and greet.
Yeah, man.
See you. A place in UK is called Fannyburgs.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. You know that all of these names are great, great, great for a parody album to
They are.
write songs for this place. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah, yeah. Please tell us.
Can you
Okay.
tell the viewers that don't know Elaine how the
Can
band
you tell the
was?
viewers that don't know, Elaine, how the band was first formed?
Well, we met, Ricker and I met, and it appeared that we had the same goal. We wanted a metal band, both of us, and it actually wasn't more difficult than that.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. We just felt that, yeah, we do have the same goal, so why not give it a shot? From the beginning, we also agreed upon that we wanted to give it all, give everything that we got. That if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it 120%, and we've done so far, and we will never change that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that is 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been through a lot.
Mhm.
Jeez.
But even 7 years isn't that long for a band. And
No,
I,
it's
I'm
not.
I'm like sometimes I look back and just realize that how far we've gotten in just 7 years. I mean, we're working our asses off. Of course, you have to do that. But it's very we're very grateful for each and every step that we're able to take, and our legion is following us with each and every step. You're there with us, so I mean, it's all because of you guys. So
Yes,
thank
yes,
you
it
very much.
was.
Really.
It was meant to be. I agree.
Yeah, sure. Stars align and shit like that.
No.
Yeah.
Aw.
So
Yep.
you can tell to the audience that they want to know you a little bit more, what you do. Tell them about your music, because I think most of my followers on Twitter, they don't know you.
Well, it's
Bec-
pretty hard to just like
Blah.
start saying like blah,
Yeah.
we do a lot of interviews, but at the same time you're a bit humble. I'm not very used to just talk about how fantastic our music is. It's like if you like good metal with a uh what's the English word now? Mm, we do have a good meaning with our lyrics.
Oh yeah.
We have grown into really finding our purpose. We've always been saying things with our music. That's the way we want to do it.
Hmm.
And we've really grown into what Elaine really is. And we know that a lot of our followers really do relate to our lyrics,
Hmm.
because we all have our shit. We're all through our stuff, and many do relate to our lyrics, and that means a lot because we write from the heart and we write what matters to us. We do not write music about
Yes,
what we
I
think
agree.
that people like. I mean, as I've said in so many interviews, we don't sit down on the Monday and ask ourselves, what should we write about to become famous? We never do that. It's like we just create what feels right. And the biggest compliment a band can get writing music like that is when people say, I relate, you've helped me, thank you, I'm the part of Legion now. And that is so hard to like grasp sometimes, because it feels unreal sometimes, but it is very, very appreciated. We usually say we're in this together, but it really is like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. So
Yeah.
um
How excited are you about your first album coming out on vinyl in October? Will you unwrap your copy?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. So
yeah.
we've released 3 albums, and uh, all albums have been available on vinyl and stuff like that, except for our debut album because we
Yes.
didn't have the possibility to do that. So this October, it is the first time ever that our debut album is out on vinyl. So it's
Yes.
very exciting. I mean, it's very fun. It's very very great. And
Very
will we be
exciting.
opening up our copy?
I will not.
No, I
I
don't
have
think so.
not opened my copies
Yeah,
actually. Have you?
no, I haven't.
You haven't?
No,
No.
no, no.
I haven't
It's
heard it.
wrapped.
Nope.
Yeah,
Never
I
heard
have,
it.
never heard it. Yeah.
No, I usually keep my copies wrapped
yeah.
actually. I don't know,
I
it's a
haven't
thing.
decided yet, but I haven't unwrapped it yet. So
No?
Thank you very much for asking that question. Just shining a light on that,
Yeah,
and
it's very
they
exciting.
can find it
I
at.
have I have to tell you, sorry for interrupting you, but I have to tell you to the audience that I love your songs. I love every album of you, and you are one of not many bands do that, but every album of you is better than the previous one.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you very
thank
that's very
much.
you.
nice.
I feel like that you are growing up with the band, and you are getting better in time,
I feel so
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I
Um,
do too.
yeah,
and you find your own path, you find your wave, you find your I don't know how to describe all these things, but I think you did it well. You do it well.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is real appreciated because as I told you before that we only create what feels right. We don't like say that, okay, now we had a great successful album. Now we're gonna get stuck here and make the same album again with different lyrics. Like we just want to create what feels right at the moment.
yeah. What
And if
comes comes.
yeah, what comes will come. And if the songs will be like, yeah, I mean, for the next album, for an example, if it's like similar to Dancing Now, well, that's great, but it's not on that purpose. We really want to stick with being true to ourselves and our this is our art. And
Mm.
Yes, yes,
very,
I agree.
very, very appreciate you saying that, Radio Hattie. It's very, very, very
You
appreciated.
are welcome. I love your music. I have to say that to the audience, but I really have to say that when I discovered you, I discovered Elaine during the first lockdown in Greece. It was March in 2020, and I was bored. I was looking for new bands. I was looking for something to do. It was before I create the radio station and the YouTube channel.
Mm.
Yeah, it really long before, and I found your video, and I say, okay, what's this?
Yeah,
It's something I didn't hear before.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what's this.
yeah,
I uh, started to play, press the play button. I was like that. Okay. Hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Not bad. Oh,
A little
not
sus- Yeah.
not bad at all. Oh, not bad at all. Oh, all good. Oh, hell yeah.
That's a good progress.
I like that.
Yeah, yes, it was like that. I didn't know at the first. Okay, yeah, hell yeah, I like that.
Thank you. So appreciate it.
That's a good question.
Uh, Another question: is it hard to choose songs for your list?
I mean, every single song.
Martin there continues with saying, I mean, every single song you have done is a masterpiece. Lots of love, everyone. You're amazing. Radiohead, hey, you're amazing.
Yay!
Thank
And
you, thank you.
and thank you very much, Martin, for saying that each and every song that we made is a masterpiece. Thank you very much. That means a lot. And the question at hand, is it hard to choose songs for your set list? Sometimes it can. Sometimes most of the times actually, since we have more songs than what is normally put on a set list, like
The time.
just the time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So it's very hard. Like if you have a 45-minute gig,
exactly.
it's super hard sometimes. But we do have the ones that we know that all right, this is really good for a major, like massive powerhouse of a set list. And that's always quite the hard thing to do.
Yeah.
You need to have that balance.
Yeah, and you always want to perform all the songs you like.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
do.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, you have to choose at some point. It's like, oh,
Mm,
okay, but maybe we can arrange that at some other point.
Yeah.
yeah.
It, de-
So yeah,
it depends on what's it, how long you have and what
yeah,
gig it is. Also, if you're
exactly.
Sometimes it's hard, but it's not hard that we sit there for hours. But
And cry.
Yeah.
you get used to it. We've been doing this for a couple of years, and you're
Yeah,
like, all right, this and that works. But sure,
exactly.
you can be like, oh fuck,
uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
play that song right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I saw some comments on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, so
Oh,
sweet.
some good words for you,
oh, thank
and
you
I
very much,
agree.
guys.
Thank you. Oh, you're
Mm,
so cute.
that's beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Thank
So many good words, and I understand.
That's very nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you very
Thank
much. And
you.
the vinyl design is amazing for the
I'm
debut
very
album.
pleased with it.
It's very very
We
nice.
did have a little struggle with the vinyl thing now because of the pandemic. Many companies that are creating the vinyls have had so much issues with like all the lockdowns happening.
Mm,
Everything has been delayed. So I mean, I am sure a lot of you have seen like if you pre-ordered some of the new vinyls from other bands and all, many have announced just like the other week, oh, unfortunately, or my vinyl will be delayed with a month and blah blah blah. And we knew about that already. Let me see, last year because we did notice that the vinyls will be like delayed. It takes a lot of work, and for the companies to really catch up.
mm.
But
Yeah, I
this
understand.
vinyl here, the golden black splatter, we really got our hands on that one, and we were so satisfied with it because it felt so right to choose that one for the first album. It's like it just fits,
Mm.
you know. So yeah, but as I've said so many times in on social medias now, I'm not sure that specific black
It's an
gold splatter.
amazing war.
It
It's
is,
amazing. I like when you see it. You say, like, I want this thing. I want it.
yeah.
I want it.
It makes sense in a way to choose that vinyl with the album. So I'm not sure it will come back in that specific vinyl color because availability and all. But I'm very proud of it. I'm very much looking forward to it. So October 15th it is.
Mm.
It's gonna be released. Yeah.
We have another question for
Yeah.
you. What does ELEINE means? It comes from Madeline.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. Not more complicated than
No,
that.
we didn't do it more complicated than that. We're like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's a good question, though. That's a very good question.
yeah, and
Yes, it's a good question, but
thinking
yes.
of it, it becomes kind of personal as well. You know, we really wanted to have that from the beginning.
Mm.
So we didn't think about it then, but if we think about it now, it feels very like us in a way.
Yeah,
It's
we
based
talked
on
about having something else.
yeah,
We did,
exactly. We did.
but then we just landed on that. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it feels good. It rolls off the
yeah,
tongue. No, Elaine,
very nice.
We have this, and
so cute.
say shameless promotion. Let's do
What
it.
a
Yeah.
very selling
Max and Satan
question.
just please shameless promotion.
Yes, very selling question.
Well, can
Very
you
nice.
tell us about what merch Elaine has? What don't we
You
Yeah,
have?
we
you
have a
can
lot.
buy from their website,
Yes,
elaine.com.
Yeah.
yes, that is our own. We have at EMP.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes, and Bandcamp.
yeah,
No,
Sure.
exactly, exactly.
yes, Bandcamp.
Um, and
Rebel
we
Republic in the
Rebellion
U.S.
Republic, exactly.
Rebellion Republic. Yeah.
Rebellion
Yeah.
Republic, yeah. So we have a lot. You know, we wanted to have the one in the US. Even if we ship from our web shop to the US, it was important for us to offer at least a shop in the US to
Mm.
avoid possible customs and all of that and the shipping costs. And we're very, very pleased with them.
Mm.
They're
Oh yeah.
really good. The quality is fantastic and they're such great guys to work with. And EMP meant a lot to us as well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's nice to know that you can go to a website and shop everything from like Rotting Christ to Elaine to Nanowar of Steel to like everything is there, and that
Yeah.
really helps all the bands out. You know?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And by the way, I have a question from Twitter
All
right
right.
now. Someone is asking, how did how did what did inspire you for melodies?
Ooh, so
Uh,
much.
they just come,
Yeah,
sometimes.
but it is in. I mean, we do have influences, you know, but you're maybe not thinking about it. It's everything from watching an anime to
Mm.
watching another movie. It's like I love movie scores
Mm.
myself, and because it's combined with the visuals of the actual movie, it makes me feel something, you know, and then it just comes.
Mm.
But it's everything,
You
you
want
know.
to portray a feeling. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's a hard question, what
yeah.
feels right? That is always the same answer. It's a boring fucking answer, but every time it's like, where did you get the inspiration to write that chorus or that melody? It's not that we got the inspiration from one place, as Madeline just stated there. You don't really think of it. It comes from inspiration comes from everywhere.
Yeah.
It's undeniable, but in the end, we just put in what we feel is right. This feels good. This makes us
Yeah.
feel that, and this
Yeah.
takes us there. The same goes with the riffs and stuff like that, and solos. Always with how does this make me feel? Do I get like empowered? Do I get angry, or do I feel like, oh wow, this is really nice just to
Mm.
listen to? Something like that. It has to feel right.
But it is interesting when writing music because we this is also something we've been discussing in interviews before.
Mm,
It's like how different we create it because I see everything in like small video clips in
mm,
my head. Like I have complete videos for enemies about death, all of them, and that really helps me because when I see that, I hear it and then I just feel it. I'm sure you
Yeah.
know the part in Enemies before the solo.
mm.
You know, I remember when I told you I want that part, like
Mm.
that part. It really gives that extra feeling to
Oh
it
yeah,
that people might not think about, but it's a very movie score-ish thing,
it
you
is.
know. And yeah, I just see it like visuals in my head, and I like that. It really helps me a lot. It does.
Yeah,
It's very interesting.
and
Like
I
when
I
I,
just like to, bleh, you
yeah.
know,
Blah.
I sit down, I press record, I
Yeah.
do the thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
but you
You know,
just create, like, it just happens.
yeah.
It's very
Often,
cool.
often it's just like that. Like it
Yeah.
just blurts out,
Yeah.
and then I had to transcribe what I did.
Yeah.
Often,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that is, as I used to say, because you both know, Madeline and Richard, that I love writing poems, writing lyrics.
Mm,
When some people ask me, where is your inspiration from? I used to say my brain, from my
Mm,
brain.
that's true.
I have a lot of things in my brain.
Yeah.
I cannot remember how did I get all of these things.
Exactly.
It's at this time it's all very in my mind. It's
Yeah.
from various and several places, different things, different situation,
Yeah.
my memories, my life, something I heard, a song I heard, something I saw. So many things. It's,
Everything you see and hear, and that is the most simple answer is actually something we've been seeing so many times. Life.
Mm.
Life inspires you. You're through a lot of good and bad things, and that you just have that with you, as you said, your brain. That's where it is, you know.
My
yeah,
brain.
yeah.
Not brain.
Your brain collects a lot of
Yeah,
things,
of
Yeah.
and
course.
it's not it doesn't inspire you at the moment. Maybe it stays in your mind. You think it comes in your mind later again,
Yeah.
and it's an inspiration. Maybe can inspire you something you heard 3 years ago. It
Sure.
doesn't matter. It can stay in your mind and comes on the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand the question because everyone's not creative, and that's fine, you know. That
Yes,
is
yes,
totally
yes,
fine.
yes,
It
yes,
is
yes,
good that we are different in that manner.
yes, yes, yes,
Imagine if everyone was creative, you
Oh,
know?
that would
That
be
would be that would
awful.
suck. That would suck
and
Chaos.
balls, man.
Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah.
and think that everyone is inspired by different things.
That also,
Yes,
sure.
of course.
And
We
And
all like experience everything differently.
yeah,
We
and
all
if you're
do.
not a creative person, you of course you're curious as to how
Yeah.
did you do that?
Yeah,
You
of
know?
course.
Like
Of
I'm not a
course.
carpenter, so if someone does something, builds a fucking house, I'm like, how did you do that?
Or
You know?
and
drawing.
sometimes I can see that artists that they never met each other and they never heard each other music.
Mm.
They have some similar inspirations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
And
That has happened a lot because like with our music, as I said, we write what feels right. And my method is always like I start a thing and I go with the flow often. That is like
Mhm.
99% of the time. It is the flow
your
that you hear in the music.
yeah,
And that's
your
just like bits and pieces from everywhere.
the solo part in memoriam,
Mm?
toot 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 toot
Yeah.
toot toot toot, something like that. I'm
It's
not
just
really good
little
to
little
memorize melodies, but something like that. It reminds me it reminds me of an old Greek song.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
really? Is it that part?
I have no idea what you mean. Click.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, you mean the middle part there. I wouldn't call it a solo though, but
Is
yeah.
that da, 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 da,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not solo, that part, that melodic part.
Yeah, yeah,
Toot
yeah. I
toot
know
toot
what
very
you
toot
mean. Yeah.
interesting.
toot toot
Sure.
toot 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 toot.
You have
Yeah,
to send me that song, you know.
I will send you that song.
See,
Yes.
send
One
me
day,
that song.
I say, I when I heard it, I think of that. I said, look at this, how different countries, different cultures,
Yeah.
different music. It's not a metal song,
Mm,
and they have something similar sound,
mm,
But you could
and
be from Greek
it's interesting.
or from Greece. I
mm.
mean, you like.
I could have been from anywhere, really.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be like that, you know, I can be like I could be from France. I could be from
Yeah. No, you're more
I
from
could have
Greece.
actually been
Yeah.
born in France.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I could have been born in Canada.
Yeah, you could have been born anywhere.
Yeah, and
At least
but
Greek though.
really, you
Oh,
really look like Greek.
oh,
Really.
Yes.
well,
Yes.
Malaka.
No, that thing with the fingers like that, it's totally Italian.
Yeah,
Greeks
Yeah,
that I
that
do
is
know.
Italian.
do the
This
other
is
thing.
Greek.
This is Greek.
Malaka. You
No,
know?
no, we say na or nare malaka means take this, take my hand.
Nara
It it
Malaka.
it means yeah, it means like that.
Feel my hand.
Take my hand. You know, that's Aladdin to Jasmine. Nara Malaka. You know, take my hand. Take my fucking hand. Just take it.
Take my hand in your
Take it.
face.
Take my hand
Yeah,
in
yeah,
your
it's it means that you give like you have dirty hands and you put it on the face of the other, like
Yeah,
that. It
yeah.
means.
I love that. Blap.
Uh, I have a dirty hand. I'm gonna put it on your face.
Yes.
That's a
you know,
good
you know,
question there.
you know. But in your version, instead of na, you can say blap.
Yeah.
Blah,
Blap.
blah, bre,
Blap,
malaka.
malaka, blap.
Blah, malaka. Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah, it's new version only for record.
Oh, good. I'm gonna use it.
Let's see the other question. If they will be more of symphonic versions.
Maybe.
Yeah. If it fits, I'm sure, because we chose to do them because we like them.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much for appreciating them, because they mean a lot to us, and that is the only reason why we did them. So yeah, probably there will be, who knows when, but probably.
Hmm.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about your tours next year? Yes, yes, say, please.
We have a lot.
We have a lot planned. Yeah, a lot planned, a
Yeah.
lot booked.
The acoustic tour we have as special guest to Sonata Arctica was postponed from this fall and winter to next year, which means we have so much waiting for us next year. It's going to be very, very busy. We have the first run in Finland ever. We've never played in Finland. Now we have our own headline tour for 4 gigs. So it's
Mhm.
like small tour.
Small tour. Yeah.
Then we follow that up with the Firewind tour in
Yeah.
parts of Europe. It's going to be awesome. Like another kind Greek, Gus G. It's going to be awesome. Uh, and after that, we have some festivals during the summer, and then it's another Arctica time. I
Yeah.
mean, geez, it will be busy and more
That's
to come,
great.
actually.
More to come.
Yeah,
That's really great.
it's gonna be great. So we keep our fingers crossed. There will be no problems. That everything.
And so many different sounds, like from you start now with Rotten Christ,
Yeah.
and then with Firewind,
Yes.
or with Dark Sarah first. What is first?
Yeah. Exactly. In Finland.
Yeah, they're opening
Yeah.
Yeah,
up. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, and it's different kind
Yeah.
of bands, different music, different sound, and it's good. It's so nice.
Yeah, and I've said that for so many years, actually, that when you're talking about tours with other bands, many promoters and booking agencies are talking about that, but you're not the same genre. And it's like, why would we be in the same genre? Because can you imagine having a tour with 3 or 4 bands, everyone in the same genre, and maybe
Mhm.
everyone sounds kind of similar? It's like it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be like that. More fun to have the mix.
Variety.
I would
Mhm.
love to go to a gig like, I mean, when we saw Arch Enemy a couple of years ago, the evening was opened up by Ginger, followed by Winter Sun, followed by Tribulation, and then Arch Enemy. That's like
That's a
that.
good
Yeah, that was
combo.
a good run. Good lineup. It was so inspiring in so many ways. We
Yes,
were
yes,
so
different
connected.
things, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
Not more of the
and
same.
and that
Yeah.
that is what I've been saying for so many years to our everyone that we're working with as agencies and all that. We know that Elaine works with so many different bands. We got so many questions when we were the support act to Wasp in Sweden. People were like, "Wait, Elaine and Wasp? It was a perfect match. It
It was
was
really
like
good.
really good." I can definitely see Elaine with Rotting Christ on a tour. We will have one gig now, October 9th. It's a good match.
It
And we
is.
would also fit with Amaranth and Sabaton. It's like I like the variety you can have with bands like
yeah,
that.
yeah, because you hear
Such
the different sound, and
yes,
it's like it's a music experience. It's
yes, exactly,
But
exactly.
still like fitting. You can have totally different genres that feel like, this feels kind of off. But thus far,
Yeah,
like
it's in the
Arch
same.
Enemy, Wasp, Sabaton,
Moonspell.
Moonspell,
Yes.
Oh
Amaranth.
yes,
Yes, so good.
Moonspell. I'm a big fan of Moonspell.
They're
Very
fantastic.
Because you know my thing, dark gothic things I
Yes.
like.
You
This
like the
I
lyrics
like I
actually.
like I like all the dark things,
Yes.
all the dark things I like. For example, power metal is not my thing so much. It's not my thing so much,
Mm.
but I really, really, really love Dynasty from Sweden.
Oh,
Oh yeah. There you see.
Yeah, for
Beatles.
I
I
like Sabaton. I like so many different. For example, operatic symphonic. It's
Mhm.
not so my thing. I like symphonic metal so much, but operatic like Nightwish, it's not my thing. I love Within Temptation, but oh, I found when I found out Snow White Blood, I fell in love with that operatic voice.
Yeah.
I've
But
never
that
heard.
And
is good to be like stay open minded. And
It is good.
I thought about that too earlier today actually, because you do that and I do that, and that is important because you can say that you don't like power metal in general, but there will
yeah,
always be some band that you actually
yeah,
do like. And it's good to stay open minded because I think I've said it so many times, and I'm sure you've heard it as well, Radio had to say that I don't want anyone to look at Elaine and
Mm,
just say that that's just another symphonic metal band. Screw it. They all sound the same. Fuck it.
mm,
And I don't want that. So I am not going to act like that either to
mm.
any other genres. And I think that is important to just remember and actually tell other people that actually give it a chance.
Yeah, for
yes,
those that
Yeah.
don't want.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly like what I did when first started to stream on radio.
Mhm,
uh, I was wondering what path to follow. Uh, uh, Old classic metal, or for the listeners, to please the listeners, or to show to the listeners what I love.
mm.
And I said, no, I'll do the second. I'll show the listeners what I love to do. I love to discover new bands
Mm.
and to share with the people.
Yeah.
Mm. Because sometimes you find a great band.
Exactly.
There is a lot of
Yeah,
shit. There
Yeah.
has always been a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
shit.
I don't know. I don't know. Last year I found a great band. It's called ELEINE. I don't know if you know.
Hey, I saw what you did there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But that is the thing I often think about, that some it is okay to say that there is music that is bad. Also,
Of course.
you know,
Everything
Uh,
can't be amazing.
everything can't be amazing. That is actually a problem that I see growing and has been growing for a couple of years online, like with everything regarding like experiences, music, movies, art, whatever.
Yeah.
That everyone says that everything is amazing. That is just not true. You can't
No.
set that level of gratitude or like amazingness, if you know what I mean, with like everything. Then
No.
nothing becomes amazing.
And
Yeah.
that is actually that follows up with, I'm sure you Radiohead to chat and everyone here listening today have seen posts on Instagram and Facebook, like whoever it might be, posting a selfie saying that today has been amazing. And that
I saw a
gives,
frog.
yeah, that really
Yeah.
gives you pressure because then you're sitting
Hmm.
there having a shitty day and you're just sitting here, okay, I've had shitty days for so long and everyone else is having an amazing day all the time. That actually leads to people feeling um like they have a less of a good life, and that also
Mhm.
causes
Interesting.
really
Oh
a lot with
yes.
mental health. And mental
Yeah.
health is something we really take seriously because we've all been through our shit and we will
Mm.
probably be through a lot more.
Yeah, there's
And
a very big social pressure to
yes,
actually post
Yeah.
stuff online.
so very important
Mm.
to remember that everything you see, everything you read, screw that. Everything can't be amazing. You can have a
Mm.
very positive approach. I choose to have a positive approach on my social medias because I know that I have a lot of followers. With a lot of followers, you have a big responsibility, you know. And I feel that I'm not on social medias or in this business to spread negativity. I
Mm.
don't want to
Yes,
put on more negativity in people's life. I want them to
I,
feel
I,
positive.
I understand. I totally
Yeah,
understand.
and it's
And I understand that if you saw only so many people saw a fake profile or
Mm.
fake only the happy times, only the good times.
Yeah.
They are always super. They are always amazing. They are always cool. They have no bad moments, and you feel like, is my life a shit or
yes,
Yeah.
something like that?
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
I can tell you that, and that is why we do lift those things on Patreon specifically, because we're closer on Patreon. We can discuss things like that.
Mm.
We want to give reminders of that everything can't be amazing and perfect all the time. And I mean that is like myself, when I can have a like more weak moment. So today, you're having a bad day, and you go through your profiles and news feeds and all, and you see all the bands are posting everything is amazing. It's been like perfect all the time.
Yes.
And then you
Yes.
feel that, are we the only band that is like going through something here, or
Yeah.
like is everything perfect? So it's not like you're alone with those thoughts. It's like I had them last week because it really affected me when I scrolled through. So
I
when you
agree
feel that
with
way,
Maximum Satan.
it's here.
I agree totally.
Where's yours? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. And I mean that is about balance. You
Yeah.
don't want to see my Instagram posting bad things all the time, right? You don't
Yeah.
want me to be like, "Oh no, I had another bad day. Fuck this shit." And oh yeah, today really sucked too. That wouldn't be a good balance either, right?
Oh, Wolfram become a fan of my radio. Thank you,
Oh
Wolfram.
wow. Yeah.
Nice. Yay,
That's great.
Wolfram.
And there, with this said, uh there is actually, like, there's nothing wrong with being happy.
Of course
There are
not.
the if
No,
you're
there is
happy
nothing
fine.
wrong. There is nothing wrong to be really happy.
Yeah.
There
No.
is wrong to pretend that you are happy.
Yeah. If you're
Mm.
having a good week
There
and
is
you want to
no,
spread
no. Let me
positivity,
say this.
go for it.
It's wrong to pretend that you have a super perfect life when you're not. Because you make other people feel sad because they don't have that perfect life. If
Mm.
you don't have a perfect life, don't say that you have a perfect life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
And
don't have
It's
to
not.
impress anyone.
It doesn't make happy anyone. Even if someone is pretending
yeah.
that has a perfect life when he doesn't, he feels pressure because
Yeah.
this person has to show. I have to show I'm happy. I have to show, and they are more sad even for
Yes.
themselves because they are living not for enjoy life. They are living for enjoy likes on on Instagram. They are living for
Confirmation.
enjoying.
Yeah. That is
That's
confirmation.
that's why I am a Twitter fan, guys. No pictures,
Yeah.
no.
Good.
We don't pretend that we are happy. There, when we are sad, we say, "Hey, today I have a city day," and we start to say whatever happened. We say, "Today I'm really sad because that happened," or we share our memories. We share our bad moments. We share. It's more community thing than pictures than
Yes. Exactly.
I I feel on Instagram, my personal opinion, on Instagram I feel like you are in a museum. You have to show that you are beautiful, and the people are passing in front of you and admires you.
Mm.
Yes. And there
Uh,
there is there is a problem with things like Instagram. Like problem, it's a very good platform for bands to reach out,
Very good.
but
Yeah.
yes.
if you upload a picture, a selfie of your face, you will get many likes. I mean, if you have the followers I have, you get a good bunch of likes. But if I upload just something that is not showing my face, then the algorithm takes notice that, oh no, there's not a face. I can't detect any eyes. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the pictures with the eyes is more popular, so then we won't recommend this to other people, so it will get less likes, and then it becomes a very bad circle, that that is why many, like we self do. I mean, we upload a picture and then a swipe, because if you upload a poster with like text, here's the next gig and here's the dates, it gets very, very bad reach because they don't want text in pictures. On Facebook, you are not allowed to do ads with pictures, including
Yeah.
text. I don't know how many of you does know that, but doing an
I
ad for
I
a
I don't
CD
know because I
very
don't
hard.
use
No,
Facebook,
you
so I
don't
don't know.
like the followers here. It's like it's good for everyone to know. It's very, very interesting how it works. So I just want people to remember that if you upload things on Instagram or Facebook and you don't get that many likes or whatever it might be, it really doesn't mean anything. Just please keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that you have a boring life and all that. Just please keep that in mind. You're not a bad person or not liked because you don't get thousands of likes on every post you have. And there is a reason why we, on our posts for Elaine, on our Instagrams and Facebooks, don't use the word amazing that often. I've used it on Twitch when you guys like did so much for me. I had a great day and you were freaking amazing.
Hmm.
And but that's it, you can't set the bar up there and just try to continue be there all the time. Then that is when you drop.
It's impossible. It's impossible
Yeah,
to stay on the top of happiness, on the top of it's impossible. You are a human being.
Mm.
yeah,
Even and another thing that they cannot understand, they think that if you are a famous person or at least you have some followers and you have to be always happy. No, you don't have to. You have to be yourself,
yeah,
no matter what.
yeah, exactly. We're in this together. Once
Yeah.
again, we're in this
Yeah.
together. Just got to keep that in mind.
And
And
just
that's
for setting
why
your limitations.
that's I told you on tweets, I think. That's why I like you even more. I like your music, of course, but besides that, I like you people as persons, as what you are. I like, yeah, because as I said to, I told that to Ricard, I think once. There are many good musicians, but not many good people.
Mm. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
So
Some people suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
They do. But I mean, I'm very grateful that we actually talked about this here because
And
it's important to
uh,
talk about.
it's
And
very important to talk about. And
yeah.
like it's a
when
fine line. It's a fine line to not like be whiny. There are also
Exactly.
those that take advantage to be like, oh, boohoo,
Everything
everything's
is boohoo. Yeah.
boohoo. Please comfort me.
Balance.
Balance,
Balance. Come
balance.
on. It's like you gotta find balance every time. So
hi
Hey,
Jane,
hey,
hi
Jane,
Jane
Jane.
is here.
you've missed
Thank
all of
you.
this. Aw,
Oh,
It's,
it's okay. We have the soon it's time for the Patreon
yeah,
meet and
very
greet. Then
soon.
we can catch up some actually
How
of
long do
what
we
we
have?
might have missed.
yeah,
Oh, it is time for us to
yes,
actually
it is time for you to go.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay,
start
whenever
digging
you're
out.
ready.
Okay? Thank you so very much for having us. It's been a great
Thank
pleasure
you.
and it was a good
Thank you
talk.
also. You're great. You're amazing. I suggest to people to listen at you. And something I want to tell you before, when before you go, when sometimes on the radio, I ask from the listeners to tell me what songs they want me to play. Okay, if they say an artist that is not a good person, and we all know that it's a famous bad person, I
Mhm.
say no, I don't play that.
Hmm.
And why? They told me, but it's only the music, it's not the artist. I say no.
Hmm.
Every sharing of music of a bad person, in that time, I could play the music of a good person.
Hmm.
In
Yeah, it's your radio.
Yeah,
air time, it's airplay.
yeah,
Hmm.
It's airplay. No, I don't give the airplay, even if I'm not a professional. I'm totally amateur, and I don't get money from that, but
Mm.
it's a promotion. It's a
Yeah.
shameless promotion.
Yeah.
So if I play a person, uh, I I give him space. Why to give the space to an asshole and don't give space to a good person, to a good musician who is talented and a good person, and well, and I want to play. Why not?
Mm.
Yeah. It's your radio, it's
Yeah.
your rules.
It's your
Yes,
house.
my radio, my rules.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Or else.
Malaka.
And for the rest, 1, 2, 3, Namalaka.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so very much, Radiohead
Thank
DJ.
you so very
Thank
much. I
you.
am so glad that you were here. I hope in the future we can do it again.
Yeah.
Yes. And
For
real life would be even more awesome.
Sure.
It will
yeah,
happen
what did you say? I didn't hear you.
in real life. One
Yes,
day in Greece, we will do this again. Yes.
yes,
For sure.
yes.
So thank you so very much.
Thank you so very much. I was happy to have you here. See you later on Patreon meeting. Bye to the audience. Thank you for being here. To the people on the chat for their questions. Okay,
Thank you, everyone.
let's. Okay, wait. Let's go. I'm trying to find the
Oh yeah, you're on the
the.
phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
on the
that was
phone
so
and I'm
cute.
trying to find the because I have to say to the audience that I had a problem with my computer and I am broadcasting from the phone.
Mm.
Yes, that is
So
always more difficult.
it's a little bit funny. Okay. Oops, sorry. It plays a little bit better.
We're back.
Okay, I
Okay.
didn't say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.